What do we have in here now? Photo. That is just a little balcony with another little chair. Probably not worth printing yet. Kitty. Kitty's cat. Oh.
Well, I remember this. Araya once told me that there's power in nurturing something. I'm uncertain by what she meant, but you seem to have a handle on things.
It's a Tamagotchi, but they call it a Tomodachi in order to escape the copyright, I guess. But that's just a different copyright. It just, funny enough, just had a new game just recently. Is it called Tomodachi Life? I don't get those games. They don't really look like games? Not in like a gatekeeping sort of way, but just sort of like, it seems like it's like the clips I see just make it seem like it's just a form of Mad Libs where you're playing it with Mad Libs with yourself. You put a bunch of things into the game, and then the game shows the things you put in the game back to you. And then it's like, oh, it's so funny. It's so funny that I showed you the things that you put in the game. And I'm like, okay. Yeah, I put them in there. A lot of people are having fun putting like franchise properties or like various characters that they ship in there, and then or like their friends or whatever, and they're like, "Oh, look, they're doing the thing," and I'm like, "Yeah." And then like all the things that they're doing and interacting with are themselves like keywords. What? Oh, didn't expect that. I killed the cat. The cat's dead now. Like, oh, I can't believe that character said that. I'm like, you wrote that in. That wasn't in the script of the game. Little plant. So I guess I can't play the game. Ooh. Oh. Okay. Kitty cat. This is where things get weird. So the photo points at the other camera, which means I can now use that to place the camera wherever I want. It's making noises at me. If I do it in the right position, I should be able to take a picture of the exit, flip it upside down. I made a little bit of a mistake by including a gap, but it doesn't necessarily need to fix right now. We accept a really messy level this time. Rocks.
I was being genuine earlier. I'd like to help you look. The founders left plenty of records of their work here, in case they were to ever come back.
Are those egg?
Well, I hope it'll be of some use to you.
They kept records. We really should be talking to this cat if I would talk at all, because it seems like they might just have access to exactly what we're looking for. So these are the collectibles I got so far, right? So now I'm wondering, like, did the collectibles I got in the first level go somewhere? They must have. There must be a location each time. Yeah, the magnets go on the fridge. That makes sense. I'm not doing a good job of keeping an eye out for them because they're fruit magnets, which is hard to remember I'm looking for. It doesn't really stand out the way the rubber ducky does.
Araya did leave in a hurry.
Why? Was it tied to the tragedy? Did they have a breakup, which is foreshadowed by her having relationship troubles in general? So here we have a battery, but I need to get a second battery. So let's look into the rest of the level and see how I might duplicate that. Oh.
Down the rabbit hole it goes.
Ah, it's gonna override it. What? I'm fine. Let's just grab you first. There we go. And right now, I think the idea is just to plug the hole. There we go.
Brilliant catch. Couldn't have done it better myself.
I do find the cat much more tolerable. Mainly because he's just kind of mellow and friendly. Even if sometimes he over-explains the theming of the story. And by sometimes I mean once. So who knows. I imagine there's one fruit collectible per world. Kitty cat. I think I'm not going to try too hard to search for them. Malfunctioning soil. Show trailing.
Hey, you answered. I've been trying to look ahead, but the simulation is a bit of a maze. You're the only one that can navigate it. If I were to guess, though, what remains of all their research should be scattered around you. And if I were a delicate machine that could solve climate change, I'd be deep in a lab somewhere. Anyway, I'll do my best out here. Find that machine, all right? I'm cheering you on.
A delicate machine. Something to do with climate. Ah, that sounds familiar.
Should you two talk directly, since apparently I'm not going to talk to you? So this lets me photograph all the objectives, but not the batteries. I haven't found any of those yet. The problem isn't that my plants are dying, it's that they don't die without being told to do so. I wish I could just set foot in this place to find a dead flower awaiting my return. The results of my experiments live in the dozens of life archives I've made here. I'm handing over documentation of soil failures to Shenlong so that they can see the bigger picture. As usual, I fear my best work will only show itself in my conclusion. Shenlong is my hope that this won't have to be the case. A world just isn't a world without cycles we can't control. Pet, 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 pet. So she's actually trying to reintroduce death. The plants sit there idyllically forever. Okay, I see that. So this is where the battery is, but then it breaks the loop. Which is un problème. I can't use the camera because that will reset it. In order to, yeah. But I can't fix the connection without rewinding. I'm going to use the camera once here to give myself a new exit over here. Maybe somewhat better than that. Yeah, good enough. Alright, so this camera was oriented in a way where the exit and the pad are connected. So it's all good. Now I can summon the other battery in a way that will destroy those things. And if I take a photo, I'll have a second battery. That part's easy. Let's take a look around.
Is that what she's been working on? How foolish can she be?
I don't think it's foolish at all. Insanely ambitious, sure.
You must tell her. You know that, right? This would be so crushing. Real bad. Not something even an artificial cat can improve.
I'll talk to her, but try having a little faith.
Who was it? I wonder what they're so upset about. What someone's working on. Is it the reintroducing death? But I thought that was the same person, or is it a different person talking?
That's what Haraya thinks can heal the world. I wonder if she was right. But that's not what you're looking for. A machine to control the climate. What power that would be.
He just popped out of existence right in front of me. Not even an animation, just... a little surreal.
It's beautiful. I've never really seen a tree up close before.
Whoa.
Imagine seeing something like this every day. That would be pretty amazing.
What has been happening with oxygen levels? They've both been too high and too low? Is it like algae blooms or something? You apparently aren't used to seeing trees. Is that a monk? I saw that earlier too, yeah. A Moncala. A game of Moncala, I think. Played with shells. Which I think might have been one of the original ways of doing it. Shells or beads. Apparently I've finished everything already. Let's continue the loop and go to the optional level that's inevitably there, because that's the cool shit. And I'm here for the cool shit. Yeah. Susie Sue would be proud, but you can't keep stealing all my rigger bushes. Sacrifice must be made to achieve the perfect anti-establishment eyeliner. In the simulation. Oop, there's one. Some of them was in the optional level. The collectibles make funny noises. Where? Where? What? Where? Where? Whee! I can take one more photo. Right, our goal is on the back of this object. What happens if I flip it over? Well, the problem here, of course, is that I can't really look at it, can I? Kind of wondering about like ultra specific ways of like cutting chunks out of it. Might be onto something there actually, like if I do it at like a really specific angle. It's a little hard to calculate in advance, but yeah, like I might be able to do it in a specific way that allows me to like, because it's kind of nothing there, huh? None of it made it through. So the goal is to like maybe figure out how to do it in a way where I'd be able to climb up to it. How much slantiness can one achieve? That's actually dangerously close to becoming navigable. So while not very well planned out, let's maybe see if I can work on that. That would be exciting. What's on the back side of this thing? A little further. Oh wait, did it reset? Oh. There we go. There's a platform on the far side of that. I think I deleted the thing I wanted. Gah. It's a little tough trying to place it when you can't see the other side of it. But I can place platforms. It's hard to tell how the platforming is going to work until you actually place it. The fact that it's a fixed distance instead of being based on how the perspective looks like it's going to work is a bit of a trip. This feels really close. Got. Well, I was worried about the other side of the object, but maybe it doesn't matter. Because I was going to use all the terrain on the other side, but maybe I don't care anymore. That's not even close to working. Now that part lines up, but I can't reach it. It's a bit of a nightmare. It's so close, man. It's starting to kill me a little bit that I can't duck. I'm sure there's just such an elegant solution somewhere in this level. Just let me duck. My freaking head height is getting in the way. If only there was some way to do that and then get on top of it. But I have to rewind the entire death, so I can't count any of that. Oh, okay. This is the furthest I can get in this direction. And that's got to be too high. Probably go a little deeper than that. You might be able to walk on that, but that's probably not in frame, right? It's kind of in frame. I think I can walk on that. This is a very nonsense solution, I'm sure. Is it even still on there? I can't tell if it's on there or not. Now the question is, how far away can I get to post that? So I can, oh god, it's really high up. It has to be low. That's actually not a bad idea. Oh yeah. Right, I can tilt the whole thing downward. That's too far downward. Wait. Let's see, right now it's still severed, so it's just not in frame enough. But now, yeah, when I point down like that, it goes too low. When I do that, it's way up there. But it gets into a kind of interesting space about distance. I'm not entirely sure what to do with. I don't know if there is anything to do with that. That's just interesting that I can think about that. Like, oh yeah, I can tilt it like crazy. I think I'm still largely confined to having to deal with maybe like this. Oh god damn it, that's the solution. I've got to make this episode like 20 minutes longer and cut this down. It's a satisfying-ish solution, yeah, but it's... Watching me get there is not going to be worth it. Uh-huh. It's literally just that I can post it behind itself, rotated 90 degrees. Yeah. And then I just get a platform that I can place. God damn it, that took me way too long to realize. I could have gotten that so long ago. Oh, that was not... I should never have been stuck that long. Oh no.
That's what Haraya thinks can heal the world. I wonder if she was right. But that's not what you're looking for. A machine to control the climate. What power that would be.
We've already had that conversation. Who do you think you are?
Shall we continue forward?
Yeah.
We're heading towards the workspace of a masterful engineer. See, Leon, much like the others, settled in quickly here. The batteries, the teleporters, that's
Where are you?
all thanks to his handiwork. Though, he wouldn't accept the compliment directly. I'm sure you'll find something useful here. One step closer to solving an impossible question, right?
I'll record at least 10 extra minutes and cut out 10 minutes of me being stuck there to make it a little better. Holy shit. Oh, hello. I missed you. Were you there at the beginning? I can't believe it took me that long just to think to rotate it behind it. This person specifically has a painting studio. Some egg ramen or something? Those look like noodles, actually. Like hard, like shell noodles with an egg on them. That's a weird vibe. Filter select? I think unless we changed how this particular level looks, maybe? Information. Artificial information. Not artificial intelligence. Information. I think they might be commenting on AI on some level in this game. They like that motif. There is so much food everywhere. A lot of cut up eggs like that, yeah. Is that bread with an egg cooked inside, I think? It seems like it. I want to try more of the weird egg, bread, bun meals and these things. YouTube Shorts have realized that I just want to watch eggs be prepared in neat ways, apparently, in satisfying ways. So I keep getting served shorts of the, like, tornado egg, where somebody just slow cooks a whole lot of egg and then they use chopsticks to twist it while it's cooking. Mahjong? And the fun part about every egg video is that the comments just continually argue about whether or not the egg is cooked enough or not. A lot of Americans probably being like really upset by the visual of a runny egg, essentially, and constantly being freaked out by that. Another floor. This is where the hard level will be. It's definitely where A level is going to be. Ew. Ew. Those look like eggs too. Let's get this started. I also keep getting served. I think it's Korean street food, if I remember correctly, where they just kind of like spray some like dough out of a bottle into a little tray, and then crack an egg into it, and then they just clamp the thing shut. They do that for like a whole bunch of them all at once, and it'll cook like a sort of like a rectangular oval shaped thing that's just like egg bread. that's just kind of cooked that way with a little seasoning inside. And I'm just like, that just seems neat. Not probably massively flavorful because there's not that much going on there, but I'm like, I want to try it. Just like, that just seems nifty.
Do you hear that? In my memories, I hear singing and laughing. I remember a celebration. Shall we go take a look?
I like the cat that's trying to keep a happy face on him, but he's like melancholy about the world that he's lost because everyone has left. It's a strong contrast to woman that makes guitar noises at me. That was a choice. I was just like, why is she? I was already saying that her performance here is just grating, and then she started being like intentionally grating, so maybe she's annoying on purpose, but that's not very appealing to me either. She kind of gave the vibe of like a Ubisoft video game, like E3 trailers fake commentary, like when they have gamers playing a multiplayer game and they're all like saying multiplayer words at each other, and you're like, this isn't real. No one talks like this. You can't fool me. Didn't make it. Probably can't make it. I said Ubisoft and then I went into like for a Prince of Persia vibe apparently. So that is a photo of when they hadn't finished the wall yet. Oh, the third switch is just right here. I didn't even see the other one. I think right now the issue might be that oh, no, we're good. That finishes the wall, that finishes the bridge. We had to get the unfinished gate in order to get the finished bridge. I definitely was primed for the idea that I might have to stand further away in order to get it, and I might have to figure out how to get rid of that wall. But it's important to react to the puzzle that we see instead of the one that we anticipate, because sometimes we're anticipating puzzles that are not in the game.
Things crumble over time. Only, there's always someone here to fix it. First Celine, now you. Thank you.
It's a shame that things crumble over time. In this world, they specifically aren't supposed to. So, like, did she successfully reintroduce entropy? As she wanted to? She essentially wished for this world to be in a constant state of ending. Just like reality. Which might have been the point of contention between the people on the team. I don't know what the collectible is this time yet, do I? These are mostly the same recurring things a lot. Like, they really like this dish. I don't know what that is. It looks like hard-boiled egg wedges in a mush. That's hard to identify. I wonder if they're like regular hard-boiled egg that was then cut up, or if it's like ramen egg, where they have like the soy sauce soaked egg. I've always been tempted to make those, but they require a lot of planning ahead, which is not really my forte for food. Things that you have to do a day in advance are wizardry to me. I'm like, I don't know what I'm gonna eat today.
Isn't it incredible? Rewinding to get the perfect shot.
Too much of that cannot be good for my health.
Hi.
A birthday!
It's your
That's
birthday.
wonderful. A gathering of friends.
Oh, Grubby. All
I
the
love these
eating
little
and
events.
drinking and dancing.
My system maybe is
Lots of
correct.
dancing.
See,
I
you play
even
and you
brought
give
my
that.
guitar to play for you.
That's a high honor, you know.
All right. Happy birthday to me.
That's more like it. Now, take a bow.
Very dicey case of relying on on your player base to self-mediate their behavior in order to get the best audio experience. You have a photo where when I place it, it's going to make audio play right next to an audio log. And they're both long. There's a good chance that you'll cause them both to happen. Dream big.
Oh, you found it!
Oh.
A camera. Portable and with instant film to boot. A smart way to travel around here, and a powerful way to store data.
I can't wait to see how you use this.
I'd use it myself, if I had thumbs.
That's mean. That's really sad that you just don't have thumbs. So essentially I have unlimited power now. For starters, we're going to want to print another battery. Oh. Just overlapping them directly over each other. There we go. That's 3 batteries out of 1. So I can just copy paste batteries right now. Specifically copy, yeah. I can't photocopy my photo. Like I can't repeatedly place the same photo over and over again. Kind of. I say that, but you can just take another photo before you place any of the photos. You don't have to play it. Grayscale. Color shift 2. Cold. Warm. Where will this show up? Is that what the next world's gonna look like? Because my photographs are grayscale, right? That's interesting. So you're essentially applying like an Instagram filter to your photos themselves. Now that they've conveyed the idea that grayscale equals a pasted photo, we can play with the idea of conveying it in different spaces without much cost. I wonder if I can unlock like a pixel style or not. That might be a bad idea. There's compression there, there's data loss, and that would make it harder to tell what's happening, or maybe even would destroy the thing that you're trying to copy. We'll see.